Hi everyone! Today we are all becoming witnesses of huge change of the world. We should accept a pale of extreme change last 6 months because of some reason which we know and it tired us. To cope with this kind of the end of the world, we are looking for unity with our relatives and friends. Especially difficult to survive a lockdown is for students who must leave their homes for a very long time and far away from their home. So many of my friends who stuck away from home in a foreign country immediately use a chance to come home back and stay with their family. Laura is one of these people. Let's listen her story and opinion about advantages and disadvantages of coming home back during lockdown.
Hi everyone, my name is Laura and today I'm going to tell you my opinion on benefits of coming back from international studentship to your homeland. I'm an international student at Algonquin College, Ottawa, Canada, and my major is computer engineering technology, computing science. I have finished 4 terms and there are 2 terms remaining. Due to COVID-19, many things have changed with my studying progression. So firstly, we all became homeschoolers. Since March, I've lost my part-time job and I've finished level 3 while being at home. Then, all international students have been forced to go to take level 4 in summer, while Canadian students, on the other side, had an opportunity to have it in fall. It was quite unfair, but it is what it is. Secondly, my classmates, some Russian friends, and I had planned an app project. More than a half of us were students. We organized the whole thing, made all the plans, got all people to work together and motivated them. There were 3 co-founders. We have been working on the business plan with my friend who was in charge of marketing strategy, and we've got a blueprint of design, how the app would look like. However, it was my mistake that I didn't realize that to make an app you must have a solid tech team. We all are just students with part-time jobs, and some of us had to go to college in fall, while some of us need to work. To make a long story short, we stopped the project because of the lack of preparation. There was a time difference between co-founders and it was quite not easy to get to the weekly meetings. 8 hours of difference is a big deal. Another reason would be that when you want to make a startup, make sure that you make it with people who aren't your close friends and aren't your relatives, because it might affect the progression of the development and you might face certain bias. Moreover, I had several reasons to come back home from Canada. I had to renew my documents and the Russian embassy didn't open until August. So right now I'm in Moscow and I'm in the process of renewing all documents. I have been to Canada for about 2 years, since December 2018, and I came back in September 2020. Nothing can be said other than that I missed my friends and family so much. Actually, I have an aunt in Canada who helped me a lot and surrounded me with help, care, and homemade food. But I also missed my motherland. When I arrived to Moscow, I couldn't stop smiling and saying, "Have a nice day" to every salesperson or anyone with whom I had to communicate shortly. I think I've learned Canadian politeness pretty well, and I also realized that Moscow pace is quite fast, but I got used to it within a month, and I would say it's pretty difficult to be far from home for a long time. I'm starting level 5 in January, and I might take it from here due to some personal reasons and to COVID, and you understand, right? So one thing that worries me is the time difference. So when it's 6 p.m. in Moscow, when it's evening, it's about 10 a.m. in Ottawa, it's a morning, so it's -8 hours. And I'm gonna probably have my last class when it's 4 a.m. in Moscow, so it's gonna be quite not easy. To sum up, even though there are some simple issues, I like the fact that I got a chance to come back and I wasn't forced to do this, it was my decision. Anyway, it's a pretty nice experience to come back home, to see everyone whom you haven't seen for 2 years, but you might get a little bit of a cultural shock for the first 3 weeks, and actually you can get a jet lag, as well as a realization of the fact that some people whom you have known for years have changed. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye bye!